going on, movie lovers? Welcome back to Make 'em Watch It, the movie watching challenge from Apocalypse Movies, where we choose one of our members to watch a film that they have not seen yet. And we got a really interesting one this week, as Jake Berlin has been assigned by me, Jacob Bartley, to watch, are you ready for it? Mortal Kombat. For some reason, he was too busy as a child to not watch Mortal Kombat. I don't know what he was doing, but he finally watched it because I made him watch it. Hence the title of the podcast. But anyways, I'm Jacob Bartley, like I said. I'm joined by Jake Berlin. How's it going, man?
Good, yeah.
And Gio Ramos is joining us today. He's seen Mortal Kombat, obviously, and we're going to be giving our thoughts on Jake's thoughts. But let's get into it, Jake. Your just overall impression of the film.
I turned it on yesterday. Actually, I tried to watch it last week, wasn't able to. I got past the title sequence and I had to turn it off. But I was able to watch it yesterday morning and turned it on with open mind, and knowing that it came out in 1995 and it was one of the first video games, if not the first, if I'm not mistaken.
I don't know when did Street Fighter come out.
Who knows? That's true. Yeah. So, I don't know a lot about Mortal Kombat. I never really played it as a kid.
I think it's different if you don't know the mythology too.
Yeah. So I don't know a ton about it. I don't know the characters. I've heard the name Johnny Cage before, though. I know that. Taking it as it is, 95. 2016. So it's hard to go in without 2016 eyes. It was fun watching it, knowing that it was made back in the 90s. And, I'm thinking to myself, if I watched this as a 8, 9, 10-year-old, I probably would have had a ton of fun.
Exactly.
And, the choreography and fight scenes, they're not great.
Yeah, not at all.
And nothing was as it is now, like filming and whatnot. And
special effects.
Yeah, so, it was fun, and there was some cool stuff in there, and, it was really quick in how it went. It was a lot shorter than I was expecting too, but that's how it was back in the 90s. There were no 2-hour plus movies.
Yeah, no way.
Whatnot. So, I liked Johnny Cage. He's in Teen Wolf right now as Styles' dad, and I like him as an actor. And of course, the girl.
That actor's in Teen Wolf.
Yeah, he's in
really?
Teen Wolf. He plays Styles' dad.
I always wondered if he did anything after
He plays
that.
Styles' dad. And,
that's awesome.
And then the woman, I forget her name in the movie, but
Bridget Wilson or Sonya Blade.
Sonya Blade.
She Billy Madison, like we talked about. She's in a bunch of other movies that I recognize her from, and I don't know the lead actor very well. I think he's only ever been in Mortal Kombat. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah.
Well, he was in
Beverly Hills
Ninja.
I don't think I've ever seen that either. So
Street Fighter, that terrible one.
Okay, yeah. But no, it's some cool stuff. There's a competition and to save the world, and it's the 10th fight and to save the world.
It's cheesy, but
you have to take it as it is. You take it as it is,
yeah.
And it looks like it played to the video game well. Like I said, I've never played the video game. I don't know if there's an actual fight taking place to.
It's pretty much the same story. There's two sides and they're battling whichever side wins. The bad guys want to take over Earth, and the good guys are trying to save Earth.
Okay, yeah, it was cool, and it's just interesting to see a human side take on this mystical side, and they're fighting. And I thought that the bad guys that are in colored gowns.
That's so weird that you're not familiar with them. Like even general movie watching audiences are familiar with the characters. Like everyone knows who Sub-Zero is.
They didn't seem like Scorpion. They did anything.
I know.
Their introduction
they did.
was bad.
This movie did not do them justice.
Yeah,
really. They are the most popular and badass characters in the video.
It's Sub-Zero and who?
And Scorpion.
Scorpion's fight against Liu Kang.
Okay, that makes sense.
I was gonna ask you, what was your favorite fight?
Favorite fight? It's probably the one against the lead and the other. And was it Sub-Zero? No, it's Johnny Cage and the other guy.
And Scorpion. Yeah, that's badass.
Because Sub-Zero, he went down like a wimp.
Yeah, when they're fighting in the warehouse.
Oh my god, he went
fire.
down like a wimp.
Oh, Sub-Zero.
Yeah. He went down.
It was more of a mind game, that fight, because there's no way he could have beat him.
He went down so quick though.
He did that
so quick. But it was Johnny Cage and with Scorpion.
Use the element of life, is what she said.
Yeah, she's hot, by the way.
Oh, Katana.
Yeah, she's hot.
I'll take Sonya Blade.
But yeah, no, it was fun, and I thought that of course, they didn't do justice to those characters because now that you say that they're the most popular and whatnot.
Oh yeah.
So that's kind of a bummer, but I don't know if the main bad guy is he an actual bad guy in the games?
Yes,
Yeah,
he
Shang
is the
Tsung,
main
yeah.
bad
Okay.
guy. Well, there's a bigger bad guy, but he's
And then the
But
forearm
not in this
dude.
Goro.
Yeah,
man.
and the fight with Johnny Cage. Of course, their buddy gets beaten down.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot about
the
that.
buddy
Yeah,
gets beaten down by him.
The
and-
black guy gets beaten down.
Yeah, I thought the forearm dude kind of went down easily too, though. I guess he was just outsmarted, which makes sense because he's a big
You
brute.
have to. How
He's a
else do you
big
beat
brute,
him?
so
Yeah.
it would make sense. But yeah, I mean, of course, it has its issues and whatnot. But overall, it was fun. I mean, I didn't hate watching it. Like,
Yeah.
I'd probably, if it was on, I'd probably click on it again. I mean, if I didn't have anything
That's
to watch,
cool.
it's like, yeah, I might as well.
But
Just-
soundtrack.
I mean, yeah, it's old school
very
video
upbeat.
game
Just that
music.
main
yeah.
theme.
It's
that
kind of
main
like
theme
it's like
is
it was like
awesome.
what Deadpool did. It's like this old school 80s,
Yeah.
90s kind of video game music, and I'm very interested. Like, I would love to see a remake of it now.
Oh, they came so close.
They're going to.
2012.
It's in production.
No, it's not in production. No.
Yeah, it
I
is.
was-
They don't even have a cast.
It's in production.
They don't
Though.
have a
It's
cast.
they're
Production.
pre-production. Yeah, that's what I meant. It's in pre-production.
Yeah, James Wan's producing. it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would love to see like with updated special effects and like. I think it'd be very cool. I would love to see James Wan do it. I mean,
Oh my
he's talking about
goodness.
doing action movies. Like, why not have
Do
James
that
Wan do this? I
after
mean,
Aquaman? I think it has to be rated R though,
'Cause-
because in the video game is gory and R rated.
but I think
It's
this.
one of the first violent games ever.
I think it would. I think they would just do a PG-13 because it would more audience members.
That's true. You're right. You're
So
right.
and you could still get away with a lot PG-13.
You're right. But if you wanted to stick true to the actual video game, it would have
Yeah.
to be rated R.
Yeah,
But
yeah, for sure.
That movie was PG-13, and back then it was a hit, so
Yeah.
they pulled it off.
But yeah, I mean, it was fun and.
Well, I'm glad you didn't hate it. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
no, I mean, I didn't walk away being like, oh, why did I watch this piece of crap?
Yeah.
You know.
Well,
So-
I think it's a relevant movie to watch because a lot of people reference that as the best video game movie.
Well, that's what you
ever
reference it
made.
as.
Well, a lot of people say that though too. Like what? Well, because
It's the
of
second
it's
best.
nostalgia.
Warcraft's the first.
I'd say Warcraft's the first.
Uh,
I mean, by default. I guess you could say
Interesting. I still haven't seen Warcraft, so.
Gio, let me ask you real quick. Like, what has your experience been with Mortal Kombat in the past? Like, what does that movie mean to you?
I love Mortal Kombat. It's the most fun '90s movie, I think, in my opinion. Just you can have so much fun with it.
I don't
Just
know, dude.
Watching them kick ass and Liu Kang doing the
Yeah.
multiple kicks in the air and Johnny Cage, and they're all awesome. The Liu Kang's fight with Reptile, that was really, I mean, just Reptile, and then he turns and he kicks him through the wall. Like it's really fun. It's one of those '90s movies that, you know, as a '90s baby, I cherish. You know, then again, I grew up on it with the video game and all that stuff. It's really great, and the guy who plays Kano is just perfect, and you know, it's awesome, dude.
Yeah, it is one of my
The sequel is
favorite-
shit, but
Oh, I will never make you watch the sequel.
Do they
It's
come back for
freaking
the sequel?
Horrible.
All those
though.
characters
Most
come
of
back?
them.
Sonya Blade doesn't return.
Sonya Blade is recast.
Johnny
Cage
Cage
is
is
recast,
recast and
and
killed
Raiden
off.
is recast too.
Who's Raiden?
The electricity guy, the God of Thunder.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the guy who kind of recruits them and puts
Yeah.
Liu Kang in the match
With the white hair.
Yeah,
He's pretty funny at times.
Luke. The only ones who really return are Liu Kang and Katana.
Liu Kang, Katana, and that's it.
It's pretty much it.
That's it.
I will never make you watch that. So don't
The
worry.
worst, is it the worst movie ever made?
No, but
it's probably the worst worst
It's
video game
horrible.
movie
It's like a
ever made.
Caddyshack 2
It's
incident.
well, you see at the end. No spoilers. It's fine.
Dude, the movie's like 20 years
I know,
old.
right? But you never know. Maybe someone watches this and they want to watch
Trust
Mortal
me,
Kombat.
you don't care.
So,
Yeah.
all right. Well, as you can tell, Gio and I love the movie because we grew up watching it. I understand if you watch it now and you've never seen it, you're not going to love it. But I'm glad Jake recognized how fun it is. Well, that's going to wrap up our talk for Mortal Kombat. And Jake, did you have an assignment for one of us?
I do.
Like we do at the end of every Make 'em Watch It. The person who had to watch a movie gets to assign somebody else, maybe even two people, to watch another film for the next episode. So, Jake, take it away.
Yeah, so I actually had one in mind until I got a Facebook message about 2 days ago saying someone had watched something that I was wanting you guys to watch, Chio. But it was Moon by Duncan Jones.
Oh, okay.
I was going to have you guys watch it because Warcraft just came out, whatever. But no, I've actually been wanting you guys to watch this movie for a while. I've talked about it
So
a
we're
few
both-
times. Not Moon. No, it's a
Or
different
we're both
movie.
gonna watch
You're
a
both
movie.
going to watch it, yes. And I've been talking about it for a while. Very small-known movie. And It has an up-and-coming actor. It has an up-and-coming actress. The Guest. Dan Stevens and Micah Monroe are both in it.
She's in it too?
She's in Independence Day this weekend.
Nice.
Dan Stevens
Follows,
is Beast in Beauty and the Beast.
See, this is perfect because I've been wanting to watch this movie,
Yes.
so now I get to watch it. I have to watch it.
It was one of my favorites in 2014. I watched it later in the year, and I was blown away by it.
Great in it.
He's fantastic. It's a very dark story, independent film. I know you'll be able to find it on Popcorn Time. I know it was on Netflix at one point. I don't know if it got taken down or not.
Maybe.
It was on there.
It was in Redbox. It might be in Redbox.
So I have to check that out. But The Guest, I forget the director's name, but Dan Stevens is the lead. Micah Monroe is in there. So I look forward to hearing what you guys talk
excited.
about.
I wanted to see Dan Stevens in something before Beauty and the Beast came out.
Yeah,
Because
well,
I'm
he's
really
also
looking forward to
he's
that.
also in Night at the Museum 3.
I know he was on a TV show too.
Yeah, Downton Abbey.
Downton Abbey, I think.
it's
Yeah, I
Downton
heard
Abbey.
he's a good character on there.
Well, and
yep.
he's the lead in the X-Men TV show.
Oh,
Legion.
that's true. And I also heard that The Guest is a good movie.
Yeah,
so
it's
I'm
fantastic.
looking forward
It's
to
fantastic.
it. All right, well, that's going to wrap up Make 'Em Watch It. I'm your host, Jacob Bartley. You can find me on Twitter at @JacobBartley_. Thank you, Jake, for watching Mortal Kombat and joining us. Let them know where they can find you online.
Twitter, Instagram at Qui-Gon Jake with 2 N's, and apocalypsemovies.com every day.
And Giorgio.
You can find me on Twitter at GeoRamos24, and if you're into Mortal Kombat, check out Mortal Kombat Legacy Season 1. It's on YouTube. I think
That is very true.
each episode's
That
like 15
is a
minutes.
Great
like,
representation of what a modern day Mortal
Yeah.
Kombat can look
Directed
like.
by
That
the
little
guy.
web series.
directed
Yeah.
by the guy who should have directed the
freaking
damn reboot.
awesome.
Twitter at GeoRamos24 and apocalypsemovies.com. Apocalypse with an X.
And yeah, check out our YouTube channel, Apocalypse Movies. This is the channel. Subscribe, hit that like button, and leave us a comment in the comment section. Have you seen Mortal Kombat? If you haven't, are you looking forward to watching it after listening to this podcast? Thank you all for listening. Until next time, take care.